Hey guys, Mike Toy, Bonsai Boise. So today I'm going to be working on this Cotoneaster Bonsai. I haven't done anything to this since I dug it up. I dug it up in the fall of 2017 out of a yard and put it in this basket. I actually thought it was dead the following spring of 18. I thought it was dead. I mean, I did everything that you would normally do to a tree over the winter. But it didn't leaf out or even give any signs that it was gonna leaf out. So I put it out in the corner of the yard and didn't think about it for probably another couple of months, probably about this time last year. And then all of a sudden it just sort of came to life. So so it lived. It's my little miracle Cotoneaster. Haven't done anything to it since then. No trim, nothing. Just completely let it grow wild. And as you can see, it's gone pretty wild here, and it's kind of a funky shape. Let me give you a turn. So it's growing just every which way, and Cotoneasters have a funny habit of growing 2 or 3 branches out of the same spot. It just happens all over. You can see example after example. It does these levels where boom, 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 boom. Lots of growth out of one spot here, lots of growth out of one spot there, etc. So the plan for this one is, I'll say that the long-term plan is that it's not going to be this tall. You've got this one massive root ball here, and then the trunk line kind of goes up and curves this way, and then just goes straight up. It's not typically what you want in bonsai. You want it to have some movement, some character to it. So ultimately, it's probably going to be no higher than right here. What I have to decide today is whether this will end up being the apex, or whether this will be the apex. And what that's going to come down to is as I clean this up a bit and get a better look at it, we're going to see how the trunk flows, and we just have to decide: do we want it to flow this way or flow come back out this way? This, I'm going to trim it up just to kind of get it out of my face so it's not poking me in the eye the whole time, but I'm still going to leave it on here for now just to help thicken up the trunk, and then later on, when it's not so much in training anymore, then I'll take off the top. I might air layer it, or I might just lob it off, who knows, we'll see. So for now, I'm going to clean up some of this stuff here, and then clean up some of this stuff here just to get it back down into shape, help us get a better look at what's going on inside of there, and then decide whether to make this the top apex or this top apex. That's phase 1. Phase 2 is going to do some carving on here. This actually still has some greenery on it, so I'm going to be careful. I'm not going to get too aggressive with it, but a lot of this stuff here, this is all just deadwood. So I may have to get a saw out, or I may not get that aggressive. Even I might just chip away at some of the really obviously decomposed stuff here, but gonna work on some of that. That's phase 2. Phase 3 is gonna take it out of this really cool looking dollar store basket and old dirt and put it into a training pot, which isn't much better looking, but it's just newer and a little bit wider, and it's definitely going to put some new bonsai soil, put it in some new bonsai soil. So that's what we're doing in a nutshell. Stay tuned and dive in. was a lot of work. I'm sure there are better tools to use than the ones that I just used for that, but I didn't really plan on doing this. I just sort of dove into it, so made the most with what I had. But see, there's still some deadwood here. There's a big stump coming out, but I don't know, I kind of like it. So I'll leave it there for now. And I started to approach some live wood here, so I kind of left the back side alone, but I got it smoothed down into a little better shape at least. And just to recap this here, so the tree ultimately will be cut right there. And so this will be the apex. This I'm just gonna let grow, just let it go wild, because that will help thicken up the trunk in the meantime. And for now, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna get it out of this soil and rinse it off a little bit, and then put it in a new training pot, which is this guy here. So like I said, it's not any more attractive than the first one it's in. It's just different and wider. Same depth, more or less. Actually, maybe, yeah, about the same, give or take, but wider. So I'm gonna go rinse it off right now. I'll spare you some of the boring trudgery details of, you know, rinsing off the roots and whatnot. I'll come back and show you the finished product here in a minute.
You have to have it.
Alright guys, so I'm done, just in time too, because it's starting to get really windy. I think it might storm. So there it is, just to recap. So I took this area off just to kind of help indicate which area I'm keeping, which area I'm not. So that I'm gonna let grow just so the trunk can get big, can get bigger. This will be the actual tree when it's all said and done. The roots were kind of funny looking because, you know, the way that the larger trunk of the roots, I guess it's called, branched out. The roots, instead of growing under it, grew on top of it. So it's got this big root explosion on top. Kind of goofy and weird, but it's just how it is. Otherwise, that's basically it. So I'll give you a spin here. There it is, the Cotoneaster Bonsai. If you have any experience with these, feel free to leave a comment. And if you like the video, please click like and subscribe to the channel. I appreciate everybody who does. And hope you enjoyed it.